rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich, it's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Let's go get the loot and the tender. There's no contender.
Our first winner was not Jeremiah in the theater, slamming home a putback, intercepting the ball, and launching the cannon-powered alley-oop. The triple combo for the win. Put this build through the NBA Combine. We might have a top performer here.
Oh my God!
From episode 25, your top assist.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night. And the starting group for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. MP is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
MP, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Brooks. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Thompson. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the back end.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Here's Sohan. MP with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Bro, I'm setting a screen for you, bro.
Here's Vassell. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
MP against Van Vliet. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Basket counts.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Clark famously, Frank Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the bucket from MP.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
My head.
Now Thompson. To the paint. Here's Sengun. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Inside the paint, Sengun is a force to be reckoned with.
MP against Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Wembanyama. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Poked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Inside, here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Vassell. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Pass to Castle. 5 on the clock. Count it. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's MP for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets trail by 6. And the pass to Van Vliet. And he converts the layup.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. On the court for San Antonio. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Green inside. Guarded by Fox. 6 to shoot. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Vassell on the wing. Covered by Smith. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
San Antonio making a switch here. Castle's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Vassell finds MP. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama. Hand-to-hand combat inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
MP against Van Vliet. And the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 8. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Bassey, the pass to MP. Here's Castle. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Van Vliet. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. MP outside. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. Goes up again. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Rockets trail by 6. Now here's Brooks. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Green inside the three-point line. The Rockets with another miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. The Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green drives in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, when Green goes inside like that with that type of force and tenacity, really gives the defense no option but to foul him.
He doesn't get the second one. Spurs leading by 8. MP inside. Covered by Van Vliet.
Read the screen.
Zohan, the pass to MP. It's Vassell on the wing. Headed by Green. He gets that one.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And it's Green missing.
Really strong move toward the rack right there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Zohan. And the dunk by Zohan.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. MP, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Passes it to Vassell. MP outside. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap.
Your Rockets, 36. The Spurs, 43. And your Rockets, Houston City.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. Rebound San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead early. Vassell, the pass to Sochan. From down in the low post, it goes. Sochan's got the opening bucket to start the second half for San Antonio. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Houston needs to get a shot off. There's Green with the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Vassell, the pass to MP. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Van Vliet.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Vassell finds MP. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Green passes to Van Vliet. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Golden State. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
From deep, Green. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vassell against Brooks. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Rockets trail by 14. Thompson right side. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rebound by Sochan. Sochan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Smith checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 16. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Rockets trail by 17. Van Vliet with it. 12 points for him. And here is MP. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. MP's got 16. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for San Antonio?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
For the Rockets, Steven Adams comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Whitmore in for Jalen Green. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in for Castle. San Antonio leading by 22. Barnes with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist.
MP's got 6 assists in the game. Thompson looking for an opening. And there's 1:45 left in the third. That one good for 2.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And Johnson is right there. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Now Whitmore. Thompson right side. No good on that one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Substitution on the court.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Barnes. Castle is out there with MP. And it's Bassey in at center. To the wing right side.
Go, boy.
Here's Castle. Whitmore defending. MP, no good. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Pass to Castle. Holiday against MP. Barnes outside. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Back to Green. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
MP fires from way outside. 23. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Holiday, the pass to Şengün. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday against MP. Here's Whitmore. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Brooks subbed in for Aaron Holiday. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Brooks outside. Shoots over Johnson. The Rockets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. And here's Green outside. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams.
2 minutes.
And it's Whitmore missing. And for the Spurs, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And that one's good. MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Brooks, here we go. On the wing, Green. Will it go? Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Victor? Players. My bad.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, hit the loop and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender.
I'm about to get off. But if y'all watching this video, please hit that follow. Trying to get to 100 followers on Twitch. I think I only got like 1.